Hello everyone and welcome back to the third episode of Food Alchemist on Air. Always linked to the Medium post from the Food Alchemist. I leave you here the link where you can read what Paco reflects somehow. Today we are speaking about food processing as a survival method somehow. And well, let's say that we have been using different techniques along history to transform food, but we didn't use all of them in the right way. So that's why today I want to show you some different cooking techniques, cooking processes that respect the raw material, respect the nutritional profile from these different raw materials. For example, this cheese, kefir koji, we call it. I leave you here the link where we make it. It's a cheese that has been aged for 5 days instead of 5 months. So we keep more properties, but we still have that flavor profile and aroma that we look for in aged or cured cheeses. Then we are gonna make a Tatemada sauce. It's like a Mexican sauce where we are gonna burn all the surface from these vegetables to get a smoky aroma, smoky flavor, but keeping all the properties within them, okay? Because inside they are gonna be raw. Then we are gonna use also this garlic that has been marinated for months in honey and rosemary. They look like roasted, but actually they are not, and that's again the key. Use techniques that respect the nutritional profile, okay, but does not compromise the aroma and flavor and texture that we are used to it, no? Finally, we'll use also this hard bread as the main part of the dish. We are gonna soak it in milk. This milk is hot, and we are gonna infuse this meat with some with some lemon and also a mix of spices that I leave you here in the recipe. Okay, let's start. Shape the bread in the way you want and do not throw away the leftovers. Again, we can use them as a breadcrumbs or many other preparations that we showed you in the past, like for example, cabas. In my case, I did a couple of them. And now we are gonna infuse the milk where we are gonna soak this bread. Use some lemon zest and make sure you take out the white part. Then add also the mixes of spices that you prefer. And after this, place all the bread within the milk. Turn the bread every 10-20 minutes to make sure all the bread gets soaked. And now our Tatemada sauce. We are gonna burn, with the help of a torch, the surface of these carrots, onion and cherry tomatoes. You can also do it placing them on top of your barbecue. These veggies are ready, so now it's time to put them all within our blender and process them. To help the machine, we are going to incorporate also a little bit of water, vinegar and soy sauce. Process them till get a thin and homogeneous texture like this one. And now it's time for these aubergines from Naples. They are super tiny and particular. We are gonna also burn them and grab them so we make sure they sweat, and then we can rid the burned surface. In a pan or grill, add some olive oil and dry a little bit your soaked bread. We are gonna grill them lightly for each side of the surface to get a result like this one. The garlic has been marinated in honey and rosemary for months, so they are ready and we just need to slice them. At this point, these aubergines are cold and we can easily peel them. They are a special variety from Naples that we grow here in the lab. It's time for plating. We got the cheese, the bread, the sauce, the garlic and the aubergine. is our final dish, our salty torrija made out of old bread, soaked in spicy milk with our Tatemada sauce, vegetables burned outside, raw inside, some of our special tiny aubergine that we grow here in the Scuderia, in the lab, and our fast-aged cheese. Hope you enjoy it. See you in the next episode of Food Alchemist on Air.